very timely and very sensitive motion. It's the programme on RT shocked everybody, but many people knew, you know, the whole change and systematic change and the nursing care and the methods of care in our nursing homes. I salute the many, many hundreds, but I'm talking about Tipperary, many small nursing homes and some quite big, such as St. Martin's and, you know, the Bramley Lodge and Cashel, and many, many others I could name, right throughout the county, who do an excellent job, but they're under fierce pressure. And there's a discrimination against them because the HSE-owned ones have a way bigger subvention than the private ones, small private ones I'm talking about. We've commodified healthcare, we've commodified nursing care, and I've seen it with my eyes in front of me. We're waiting for a 60-bed nursing unit, the HSE one in Cashel, at Our Lady Hospital in Cashel, at St. Patrick's Hospital in Cashel. We were only told in a meeting about a year and a half ago, Deputy Brown and myself, that the site wasn't suitable. I don't know how it took so long to come up with that idea. Now we're looking for a site, so a 60-bed unit. Look at the pressure that would take off nursing home, would take off people that need nursing care. And as I said, I want to salute the nurses, the attendants, the management of the community and small and family-run nursing homes, and some of the bigger ones as well. The standard of care, I see them, I visit them quite often, is very good. And where there is wrongdoing, or where there is abuse taking place, I believe that not only the management, but the persons perpetrating that, as in this case, should be prosecuted. This is elder abuse of the worst kind. But just to go back to the situation, we in Tipperary used to have Tipperary District Hospital, and we had St. Bridget's in Carrick up till 2 years ago when it was unceremoniously closed, taken over for COVID, Maria, and then closed down. And we had 15 beds there, and we had 3 lovely hospice suites. And it was a very functional and practical place, and it should be reopened. It must be reopened, the whole southeast of Tipperary, and indeed East Waterford, and of course South Kilkenny, all using that. And excellent management and staff there. We have St. Teresa's in Clogheen. I couldn't say enough about it. A district hospital as it was. It has been expanded and upgraded. 2 fabulous hospice suites there, where many people go, unfortunately, end of life, but they have it with dignity, and the families are looked after as well. So it's under the matron Anne Walsh there now, nursing manager, and indeed the staff, excellent staff. I have many friends and relations who have, including my own mother, who died there, and got the best of care and the best of treatment. So that's the model that has worked. Not the model of allowing bigger and bigger and bigger conglomerates to expand and gobble up the older ones. But HICWA have a lot to blame for here as well, because I remember a lovely nursing home in Carrick and Shore when I came in here first in 07, 08, 09, and a flat building which was no steps, and the owner manager there was doing her best, but HICWA were down on like a ton of bricks. There was another new nursing home built in the same town, and they would never visit or whatever. So HICWA are saying now, I've heard again this morning reports that they don't have the powers to deal with the bigger companies and the bigger conglomerates. They must do. It's the same care. It's people's care needs to be looked after. So what did they do with that woman? They kept coming along to her, criticising this and that and the other, and then they started restricting her number of beds. They closed beds. 2, and they made 2 another month after, eventually closed 6 of them. So when she needed to get a loan from the bank to upgrade the nursing home to what they wanted, she hadn't, the books didn't add up because of the closures. They closed her by stealth, forced her to close. And one day they came, lo and behold, 2 inspectors, and they did their tour and were met, and had their dinner to taste the food, and they said the food was quite bland. I don't know what they expected. It wasn't the restaurant hotel they were going to someplace, but the food was quite bland. The food was excellent. But that nursing home was no longer in business. Unceremoniously closed down by HICWA, which was an utter disgrace, and I raised it in this house at the time. So now HICWA seems not to be able to touch these big sacred cows. And they have the power to do what told. So if they have the power to do with a small nursing home, why shouldn't they have the same power? We're talking about human beings. We're talking about individuals that are at home, are not able to be at home, and they would prefer to be at home, and they need the care. And we're all facing that. I remember when my kids were small, buying a sticker for the rear window sticker. Be nice to your children, they pick your nursing homes. And that's a sticker that was there for many people. So unfortunately there's not much choice there nowadays, but we're all in that, well, I'm speaking myself anyway, heading to that area in life, and it's so sad that we've commodified this to such an extent, and that we have made it a commodity. Is that people we're talking about, human beings, our parents and grandparents and our friends and neighbours, and they deserve respect. And HICRA and fit for purpose, they should be disbanded, but above all they should be made account for themselves as to why they can close small nursing homes and then allow the conglomerates do what they like. Thank you very much.